think we're also at a point where we respect each other's boundaries, you know? And
Yes,
you can
yes.
honor where this person is. If this person needs space and they want their time to watch a game or read a book, or you don't always, I feel like personally, I don't necessarily need to be up underneath you. You don't need to be up underneath me. But I
Mm.
do need, you know, we could be in the same space. Being around each other is good enough for me.
I said the beauty of, I think of it, I know I'm knowing I'm raising a 5-year-old and 3-year-old, so I know
Hmm.
the kid term. The idea of like co-playing, like we are each playing and doing something different, but we're in the same room while we're doing it. And so I kind of think the same thing with adults. Like sometimes we're co-working or coexisting. You're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, but we're in the same room with each other, doing our separate things.
And that's okay.
And I think that needs to be celebrated more. That you don't always have to be underneath each other, up underneath each other, da 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 da. I feel like that narrative gets pushed a lot more. It's an
It
idea that,
does. It does. I
yeah,
think also because um, I was single for so long, I
hmm,
was comfortable in being who I was, right? And he was
hmm,
also very comfortable with being who he was. It's kind of like we came in and we kind of like, you know what I mean? You allow that person to show up, who they are and how they live their life.
yep,
And also, do you really want to be up underneath somebody all the time?
mm-hmm,
Like,
mm-hmm,
do you really? Because after a while, I know I could be annoying.
yes.
Me talking
Like
about
I
this.
know myself well enough. If
Yes.
I'm hungry, if I get hangry out of this world, my brother makes a joke because my husband's a chef. He cooks all of our food, like amazing,
Mm.
like Michelin star food every night. My brother makes a joke. He said, Jason just learned how to cook to keep Kristen quiet and keep her calm. I was like, I mean, that's a smart man. He's a smart man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know each other's quirks, but after a while,
Yes.
you know, I feel like it's space is good. No, space is good.
Hmm, hmm.
So,
Absolutely. Okay, so my other questions, you talked about when you went through these different phases or chapters of your life. There's this one chapter where you were praying a lot and kind of that was I think you said maybe, I don't know exactly when, but at one chapter you were praying a lot. But
mm-hmm.
then kind of how you found yoga.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was talking to a therapist who felt like yoga and Christianity were conflicting with each other. And I'm curious
Mm.
what your thoughts on that are.
I've heard that. I've actually heard that. Actually, I dated a young man in college and I had to stop talking to him because he was telling me he was Christian and he didn't believe in yoga and meditating allows certain forces and energies to penetrate your brain. And I know that that's a narrative. When I heard it then, I was like, first of all, okay, sir, I'm not going to argue with you. We can agree to see eye to eye, but this is my piece. Like this is this is how I quiet
Yep.
the noise. This is how I center myself. You know, and to
Hmm.
each his own. I just don't believe in opposing your opinion on other people as a result, or just
Yes.
looking down upon someone because you don't know what people are going through. And I also
Hmm.
feel like, in a sense, yoga is in a way can be a sense like in a way of prayer, right?